Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Auburn's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Thorne. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. He's got his man across the middle. Stumbled to the ground. Auburn lines up quickly. Snap from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Catch in the middle. It's Chambers. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the middle. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Iowa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air. It's Peppers. Looking downfield. Complete in the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Send the tight end in motion. Now they'll run it to the right here. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 14 to USF. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Can't get him to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Here comes the heat. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Back to throw, it's Peppers. The quick out. Got room in the 35. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Right down the middle. Found a seam. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Hawkeyes with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's straight. Touchdown, Iowa! And they take it in for 6 more points. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll go back to the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the back.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Peppers. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. With a 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room.
I'm not sure. Vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal line.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's McDowell. Buying some time. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So here comes the Auburn offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Got it in the middle. It's Chambers. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Under fire. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Hawkeyes are flying down the field. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Might be changing the route. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going.
Holding.
What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the 4th down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes the easy completion. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. With the catch, it's Pierce. He'll try to take it back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
it's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Field goal is good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 36 to USF. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, and he put his team in great position. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to